Nintendo announced this week that they're going to make a miniature version of the Nintendo Entertainment Center, the NES. I think that's great news. It's going to be awesome. Getting your hands on a regular Nintendo these days is not too terribly tough. However, it's pretty pricey once you start factoring in the games. $20 for old 8-bit games is really daggone expensive in my opinion. It's going to come with an HDMI cable. The front lid's not going to open up like it used to. It's also going to come with the original retro controller, which is awesome, except for that fact that that controller is designed in a square, and that square really should have been designed with spikes on the end of it, because that shit jammed the living hell out of your hands while you played games. Left indentations on your palms. Oh my god, it was so painful playing games for hours on end as a kid. Ridiculous. It's also going to come pre-installed with 30 games. I'm going to highlight which ones I kind of feel are most important for me. But you know, it's going to have, like, for example, Ghost and Goblins, Double Dragon, Castlevania, Mega Man, Metroid, Punch-Out feature in Mr. Dream. It's supposed to be Mike Tyson, but I guess when you get convicted of a rape charge in the 90s, they really want to drop you from the label because they don't want to pay royalties to you. You guys are going to get to experience some painful gaming, but some awesome openings. They're not going to be too awesome to you now, but back in the day, that Ninja Gaiden opening, oh my god, I wanted that scene painted on my bedroom wall. I've wanted that so bad. But you're going to also get to experience the jumps, because all you really could do in the system is jump back in the day. And jumping onto tiny little platforms with big guys and people jumping all over the place and dying over and over and over and over again is absolutely frustrating to the end. So I really wish they would have added a couple other games to the system, especially some top-notch ones. I don't know where Base Wars was at, Pro Wrestling, Spy Hunter, Bionic Commando. Why do we not have Bionic Commando on here? That was one of my favorite games as a kid. Anyways, I think it's a really good deal. $60 is going to be the total price tag for it. Really think you should pick it up unless you're just wanting to go, you know, the way of the emulator, which is kind of free and you can do it online and play whatever game you want to for the most part. I do have one major issue with this launch, and that's the fact that you cannot expand your games that you have. There's no SD card slot, no way to connect to the internet, no cartridge that you can insert that would have all the games on it. I really wish that they would have released this system with every single game that they have. I think they have roughly like 800 something games, something like that. That would have been awesome if they had gone that route, but I'm sure that there's licensing issues that they had to go through and whatnot. That's my biggest issue with that, you know. So I really think it's still a good deal at $60 though, for what you want to play. I would definitely recommend picking this up and doing a pre-order on it to make sure you get your hands on one of these. So that's going to be my review of this. Like I said, I think it's a really good deal. So, you know, leave a like and a comment at the bottom. Subscribe if you want to. And tell me what you thought about the review. If you loved it, great. So, I don't know what to say. Anyways, that's all I got. Thanks for watching the review.